Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Disco Elysium, shall we? It has been a long time since I have played this game. It is an amazing game, a masterpiece of gaming, and yet it's such a disturbing game, at least for me personally, that the story was so sad and so down that I couldn't bring myself to boot the game back up because I was just so distraught about what was happening to the character and whether or not we could do anything to salvage this man or if he was going to be broken forever. Moreover, the game was so involved, the more time I spent away from it, I became more intimidated at being able to resume it, and I decided I'm just going to do my very best to pick up where I left off with my play and try to see the game through to its completion. I really want to do that. The game deserves that. I understand that I'm going to be a little bit rusty, but let's see what we can do. So you see, I'm going to kind of be catching myself up. I've shaved and, you know, the expression has changed. I look a little bit different. I'm in this fishing village. So let's see kind of where we're at. So at this point, right now, Harry Dubois, you know, stats are over here, and I'm apparently mostly communist, an incredibly sorry cop, good cop, bad cop. I've solved 216 cases, 3 people are dead. Here's my stats. This quest over here says get 2 signatures for Everett, and I need to get Isabelle and Lillian in a nameless fishing village down the coast to sign the document. Once the signatures are secured, I should mail the document to Everett's accountant using the mailbox on the plaza in front of the Whirling. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, Everett is like the incredibly shifty, slimy labor boss who I met in a shipping container, I believe. I think, let me just kind of, you know, go back through the cast of characters and figure that out. So we need to pick up dice from the dice maker. The dice maker said that the order will be ready in 8 hours. Pick it up from the doomed commercial area and be sure to have some money with you. I don't know how much money I have. And I also need to, at some point, return to the dead body with Kim. So there's a dead body on the Martinez boardwalk down the coast, and we need to figure out what to do with it. Now, I found this guy before. I think he had been drinking and was just kind of there. Tuesday, the woman, oh my God, this horribly sad woman is missing her husband. Now, it could be this guy, right? Like the dead body is, you know, her husband. There's the jam mystery. I haven't been able to figure out this one at all. I can't find the lady driver. I searched for her high and low. Someone's using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients of drugs into Revachol. Joyce said there are 3 drivers at the intersection, and I talked to them, but I kind of failed the checks, so none of them will spill the beans about the lady driver. I got some information from the one driver who was like super cool drug guy, but I think it cost me my relationship to him forever to extort the information out of him. I need to prove my authority to Titus Hardy from the Hardy Boys, and maybe if I can, you know, get help from the union boss or tie them to crimes, I can do that, but that guy completely called my bluff and is not moving. I need to add beauty to the wall. There's a check that I can make to try to help this lady paint, but I think I either failed it or I'm going to fail it. I'm not good at that, at what she needs. There's a pissing competition between my precinct and Kim's, and I need to ask him about this after the initial inspection of the dead body is done. And I believe they're talking about the dead body that was hanging from the tree that I accidentally shot. By the way, in case it's not abundantly clear, I have over 30 hours in the game, and I have a Let's Play that I picked up. There was a very kind individual who donated this game to the channel a couple of years ago. I played it extensively, working through it, and then kind of lost track of it because of, getting dispirited. Not because the game is bad, but because it is one of the most creative and resonating just experiences in gaming that I've done. And it just Harry was just, I couldn't save him, and I just need to give up on that. Let's see. Find your booze and drink it. So my hangover is bad, and I can keep drinking, but I don't think that's the answer. Joyce wants to tell me something about the lynching. I got a photo of the hanged man's tattoos and tried to get some information on this. I need to find out who made the call reporting the crime. And it says it might take some time to search for the caller because I have no needs. There's a secret passage I can't get through, and apparently I need to sing karaoke at evening at the Whirling, which I haven't done. So if I look at the map, by the way, since I've played, there's been like a bajillion updates to the game, so I don't know if it has changed my save or the experience at all, but I'm way over here in the Fisherman area, and you could see the cafeteria window is like a heroic chance. I don't have a good chance. Impossible, medium, like these are reasonable. There's Kuno. Oh dear God, I tried to mentally block that guy. You need empathy, legendary, to work with him. So there's a bunch of challenges I have yet to go through and attempt to solve. And then if I click here, this is where my character's stats are. I'm at 5, 3, 2, 2. So I really went into intellect, and these are the kind of thoughts that I'm gestating, marinating, that give me the stats that I end up with. So is there a way to see like my overall character sheet? Yeah, here we go. So here's my bonuses. This is the equipment that I'm wearing. You can see like I have a bonus to drama, visual calculus, volition. I have a minus to empathy, but I have a bonus to esprit de corps, and then pain threshold, perception, and interfacing are all pretty reasonable. My morale and health are fine. I have a kind green ape pen. I have the lieutenant's handkerchief that I think I got from Kim. I have an old rifle that I found. The photo of the happy couple. The postcard. The empty cassette tape. And then a banged up fuel canister. I'm holding a trash bag. So I can pick up, tear to try to make some money. You could see I only have where's my money for my character? I have chain cutters, the ledger of failure and hatred, the tape player. Here's all the clothes. I have some, obviously I picked out this outfit for a reason, so that's what we're rolling with. And then here's the things that I can interact with. Here's my badge. My chewing gum wrapper from my love, I guess. Does it tell you how much? Yeah, I have 54 money. That's actually not bad. Okay. So let's remember how to get into this game. I spent a night at this shack, I think. So Frit is where I could sell the tear or the tar or whatever it is. The bottles. Alright. Let's see. Can I get back in here? Not really. Now I could just leave. think I already talked to this lady. Oh god, yeah, I talked to her. She's like found a bunch of bodies.
The sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
A heroic suggestion. That's hilarious. I was asked to get your signature. Hand her the envelope. Or I could tell her that that's my car. That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It's an installation. Wet your lips. Very conceptual. I wasn't feeling it. I got in an accident, I'm sorry. I got drunk and apparently drove it into the sea. An official investigation has been launched by me to determine just that. How about I got drunk?
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
You are suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage. No, that's senseless sentimentality. Inanimate objects don't have souls. I'm actually in the middle of a murder investigation right now. Let's do the first one.
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
So my choices are... I don't think they have funerals for motor carriages. What an odd thought. Maybe I should, or I don't want a funeral. I hate death. Yeah, maybe we should.
Why odd? Our things are part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Okay.
Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gotwaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
Okay, I have a medium chance of... Oh, looks like I made it. So we made it, so I know. Alright, I'm in, but organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
Wow.
It's going to be quite a few years before nature is able to completely take care of a motor carriage. You could always come back in a few months and see if you still want to give it a proper send-off.
Okay. So now that I get into a conversation with someone, I hear the music, you see the color palette, and you have the narrator's unbelievable voice. You remember what a just absolute gem of a game this is, and I'm pulled right back in. So what do I say? It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area, or let's focus on things we can actually do, all right?
Absolutely. Things like what, for example?
I hate to tell you this, but I was asked to get your signature.
Were you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everett's planning to turn some of the village into a youth center.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that...
Her voice trails off.
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
Thought what exactly?
That Everard and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
They do, but the first thing you said is probably true.
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
Right. So I'm going to go down this path because I need to go down a path. And it's probably the wrong choice, but I'll have her sign it. Here, use my pen.
He has a pen and everything.
She takes it from you, a doubtful look in her eyes, clicks and places the tip on the paper.
Here you go.
Wait, why did you sign it?
I shouldn't have.
No, it's a youth center. Why shouldn't you? I mean, it's Everett, so it's probably a mistake.
Probably, but it is a youth centre and I have children. Got to give them something else to do. They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. I had my first drink when I was 11 because I was so bored.
Wow.
Anyhow, you also need Isabelle's signature. If it's a bad idea, she won't sign. You'll find she's a tougher nut to crack than me.
Okay.
Sound logic. Division of labor. She leaves the skepticism to the skeptic.
I'm looking for someone else, actually.
Oh? Who?
A working class husband?
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either. Could do with some landed gentry, but apparently they don't make those anymore.
The husband isn't for me. I'm looking for him for his wife.
Wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
That's all I got.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
So I could take the heroic chance. It's a white check, so I can retry it. My suggestion is 3. I have a +1 from reassuring her about the documents. That's all I've got. So let's roll.
Oh, yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast cultivation-based mating rituals.
Oh, that didn't work. Look at these choices. I like you, but I'm afraid to be around you because you're a woman. I want to be close to you, and there's but one way to intimacy. Since the dawn of mankind, Al Ghul has watched over the reprocreation of our species. Lay with me. Let's celebrate the ghoul. Alcohol makes closeness possible. Let's connect. Let's take the first one. Oh, goodness.
Okay. Where's this going?
I need to be drunk. You do too. Please get drunk with me on a drunk date.
Absurdly and pointedly phrased. You can be quite funny, officer. Anyway, what did you want?
She doesn't laugh.
She doesn't even understand. You asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try again later.
Yeah. Be seeing you. Alright. So that didn't work. Or maybe it did. I don't know. Let me go see if I can find my car. Do I see it? Not quite. Oh, there it is. There it is. Alright, so I need to find Isabelle. Let's look around for this lady. I mean, we got a signature. That's pretty good. I think Isabelle's over to the left. I don't... These are nice shacks. Now these are just some homeless dudes. What's that?
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
Let go of the moment. What did the smoke smell like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Who are the people who live across the road?
A tub warm with water. white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware.
What about the bus stop?
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost.
What about the road?
Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade.
Ah.
There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn.
A dead dog?
Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has grown distant.
Boy, what a thought. That's enough.
The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
Okay. That's a good way to get some experience points, I suppose. This is Isabelle, I think.
The old woman still sits in her chair, continuing with her chores. As she does so, she quietly hums to herself.
This is the washerwoman.
The buzz of electric lights blends together with the slow rumble of the ocean waves at night. There's a gap where the name of that song should be. You should ask her about it right now.
You're still up?
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older.
Jesus. She sloshes the water in the bucket around for a bit.
My suggestion is, don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough. What's troubling your mind?
What's the song you're humming?
A lullaby my mother used to sing. I sang it to my kids too. It's an old Samaran children's song.
What's it called?
Surrender to the night.
She replies, slowly rocking back and forth.
That's kind of grim for a children's song, even if it is a lullaby.
It sounds great.
Yes, it does.
I found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do.
I gave her the filthy jacket.
Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
Wow, thanks. I was asked to get your signature.
Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says.
Everett wants to turn a part of the village into a little youth center.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses. I see Lillian's name is already here. The girl is too trusting. Either way, I won't sign union papers.
She hands the envelope back to you. What do you have against the union?
I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises they never plan to keep. Then the poor get pushed out of their homes and the rich get a little richer. That's the way it goes. So no, I don't trust the fat man, and neither should you.
That's true.
In her mind, the Union is right-wing because Everard is fat. It's that simple, and there's no changing it.
Fair enough.
She is headstrong, but there's a slight hesitation in there. You may be able to convince her.
Whoa. This is a white check. Suggestion. Legendary. I have a 28% chance, so I can retry it if I level up and I put points into this. Or what I could do is say goodbye and then mess around with my gear and see if she gave me that new jacket. So where is that thing? No. She cleaned the jacket. It wasn't this jacket, though. No. No, not that one. This is +1 suggestion. So that's good. Where is that jacket that... My blazer, my patrol cloak. Here it is. So it's clean now, and it actually has some reasonable stuff, but let's see. Let's go ahead and put on +1 suggestion. Oh, that's very suggestive. Let's see if I have anything else that's like adds to suggestion. I have mostly -1 suggestion. So that's a no. That's not good. Okay, so this is about as good as I can get, I guess. And then I could try her again.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
So I have a 42% chance. It's not bad.
It's really in her best interest to listen to you. You know how the world
Darn,
works.
I messed up. Isabelle, you must understand, this place needs that construction project, or perhaps some, quote, financial compensation would change your mind. Wink. Sign it, or I'll have the RCM turn this place upside down. We're gonna find something. Go ahead, Isabelle.
I've heard that pitch before plenty. Building this, building that, new jobs, new blood. Somehow the people here always end up holding the short end of the stick.
I could try to ask Everett to pay you some money.
Were you dropped on the head as a kid? You can't live off a pittance for long.
Fair enough.
Do you know who takes the cream of these deals? Real estate developers, construction companies, restaurant owners, Claire's accountants in La Delta. Have some integrity.
Oh boy.
You're an officer of the law, not some fat slug's corrupt little crony.
Fair enough.
It's okay. She's emotional right now. Keep at it. Wear her out. You know, there could be another way. You need to go someplace private and discreet, though. Like your shack.
I don't know what that means. Oh, you mean just forge the signature? No. I can level up and try again. That was a reasonable check. Let me go ahead and put my other jacket back on that I was rocking. Man, I look good. Alright, everybody. Well, we're back. And, you know, we're into the game. We've got 1 signature. We need 2. And we have a lot of stuff that we got to do. Like pick up the dice from the dice maker. And return to the body with Kim, for example. And so let's get to doing that. Everyone, I want to say thank you so much for bearing with me as I kind of like put the pieces back together and get back into this game. But I do love it, and I want to try to make it all the way to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.